thing is it became news. It's considered news. So the businessman gave up his career to live on no money for a year after becoming disillusioned with consumerism. Now what he has to say is, people often ask me if I miss my old world. Stress, traffic jams, bank statements, utility bills. Why would I miss any of that? Now I've tasted life without money. I never want to go back to the way I lived before. They say he survives growing his own vegetables and forages for mushrooms, nuts, and berries. And he also goes on to explain that the simplest tasks, like having a shower or flushing the loo, become incredibly time-consuming. Washing my clothes in the sink, using laundry liquid made from boiling some nuts, does take a lot of your time. And it's true, I have existed in this manner, and the simplest things do. But at the same time, you have all the time in the world. So they went on, and he decided that he was going to write a book about his experience, and he says, ironically, they say I'm going to make quite a bit of money from it. But what am I going to do with it? Should I give it away, or will I have to open a bank account? It's stressing me out. He believed that this was the most moral thing that he could do, that this was his best way to make an attempt to change the life on planet Earth, because he saw very quickly how much stress and worry money brought to his life. And this life that he has discovered has been considered fantastic by him. Now here's the catch. We have all been conditioned and programmed into this game of life, this monopoly system that really has an end. The game does end. And therefore, there are winners and losers. But there is a game outside of this winners and losers paradigm which exists right here with us and has been talked about throughout all centuries and all time with mankind. We talk of it as the Holy Spirit, the Shekinah, the different force, the love, the synchronicity, all of this to show us a miraculous universe that exists within, or even without, the concept of civilization as we know it. So as we are hurtling down and being pulled quickly off the edge of the cliff while staring at our game remotes, we have an option. We really do. There is an option. We do not have to go down with the sinking ship. We can swim. And even better, we can fly. And this is right here for each and every one of us if we're able to get control of our own programming. But at the point we are at, it seems you have to go to the extreme. You have to go to the point where you give up everything and go live like some vagabond hobo in a tent somewhere. I do know many people doing this, and I've lived this existence, although minus the tent. Because I found another way, and I think maybe we could talk about this a little bit. This way of existence is quickly passing as well. I mean, when you find that I was actually escorted out of Mayberry, you guys all remember Andy Griffith. I'm always like, where is Andy Griffith? You know, we now got riot squads. But I was run out of Mayberry on a rail for illegal juggling. Yes, that's right. I was juggling without a permit, and they were not going to have it. So I had my methods of travel. I had ways of gaining this Masonic money, this Templar notes to get my way and carry on. But what I gained was time. And time has become the most blessed gift that anyone could ever find. I see this in all the people that I see daily. Oh, I don't have time, you know. I want to bring some of my friends over and show them some of the things that I'm doing. And, oh, I don't have time. I got to work. I've got to do this. I've got to make this. I've got to keep going, because if I don't, then we'll lose our house. We won't eat. We won't have any of the things we need. And we recognize time and time again our powerlessness. And yet we know that the gardens will grow and that the food is there and that the access to everything we need has been here. I live in a house that was most likely built somewhere in the late 1800s. Still standing, still doing well. It has a few creaks and crumbles. It's got things that could be fixed, and the problem is that none of these things get invested upon because no one owns the property. Do I want to invest my money in making this place better for someone else to own it? No, and most people don't. That's the problem. I noticed this when I lived with the Bride of Christ. I don't know if you guys have caught up on that story. How I have so much I want to say about her and things that happened. But what I really saw there were those that came through and did not want to input on the things that we were doing. And we were actually creating a massive garden out back with wooden walkways, pretty much a beautiful Zen garden. And we all had the time and the comfort and the, just true joy of sitting there simply, maybe killing aphids on a squash or just laying wood blocks or whatever it took. And this life was peaceful and wonderful and joyous. We had everything we needed, and we really didn't worry about much. But the world moves on, doesn't it? We want cell phones, iPods, satellites, and rocket launches. We want Large Hadron Colliders punching holes into the other dimension. I mean, we must, right? Why else would we spend $8 billion here and $47 million there? If we weren't seeking to have bases on the moon and punching holes into the other dimension. This is what you want out of life, isn't it? No? Well, why is it that all of our funding, all of our money, and everything that we do goes straight to the wartime effort? Why is it that the military-industrial complex is the one that has billions upon billions of dollars to spend? Civilization is crafted by the military domination. Our reality is crafted by the military-industrial complex. Walt Disney is programming you to war. And worse than that, into new ideologies so that you will war with old ideologies. Most of the time, my emails are so wonderful they give me goosebumps. Most of the time, I get blessed messages of people telling me that I've helped guide them into a new understanding of the universe where there is miraculous forces guiding and helping and loving humanity into a new form of existence. Most of the time, I get such messages. Some of the times, I get some like this. Go out and smell the flowers. Enjoy life. Are you nuts, Freeman? The sky is covered in chemtrails. There are military jets flying over day and night, spraying us with chemtrails. The flowers you enjoy are polluted with this chemical filth. In fact, the entire planet is polluted. The Illuminati are planting bombs all over the planet, blowing to bits, killing and maiming innocent men, women, and children. What about the Palestinian concentration camp? What about the millions of children being abducted, sodomized, tortured, and murdered in satanic rituals every year? What about the genocides called Afghanistan and Iraq? And then there are all these people on the streets that you say are so wonderful. These wonderful people are slaughtering and enslaving millions of animals every day. They enslave animals and call them pets. The reptilians do the same things to humans. Ain't no difference. These people are so dumb and stupid that they cannot even see the chemtrails, and the ones they can see don't even care that they are being attacked with chemical biological weapons. This planet is a total effing nightmare. You talk of love. F your love. These evil Illuminati bastards love you to love them. What about showing some empathy for people and animals being enslaved, tortured and murdered and starved to death? You go on smelling the flowers and enjoying this monstrous world, Freeman, while the rest of us concentrate our minds on killing these evil bastards that have turned this world into this evil nightmare. I am sick and tired of all this love crap. The hippies tried all this love crap in the 60s, and what happened? Of course, the world became worse. And it is only since people have become angry that things are starting to change. Why not have a browse, someone to give me a different reverse-speaking perspective? Yes, Freeman, you go on smelling the flowers of this filthy, evil planet, because I won't, until this evil nightmare is wiped from creation. I hate everything about this disgusting planet, and anyone that can enjoy living on this evil rock is totally nuts. Yeah, that is the sentiment. That is what people are feeling, and this is what actually is being programmed into us. This anger, this hatred, this disgust for the planet. for the evil monstrosity that controls existence as we know it, and I'm certain my pet does not think she's a slave. If anything, she probably thinks the other way around. But when we start to look at the world and you want to attack and address and hit upon all